Hello, my name's Brianna Jones, and I interned at Lumpkin County DFCS. Lumpkin County DFCS for me, honestly, was a great time. I do suggest it to anybody who's really wanting to look into social work or anything along those lines. Some things I did get to do was I got to go to the jail, I got to meet some parents inside the jail, I got to go to court, and usually in court they discuss about the progress of the case and usually whether or not people can get visitation with their parents or if they're allowed to see their kids unsupervised or supervised. Some other things that happens in court is the TPR, whether they process it or not, which is a termination of parental rights, which is very sad, but sometimes it does end up that way. Another thing I got to do while I was interning was I got to go investigate a home, see if it was safe enough for a child, which I thought was very interesting. I only got to dabble a little bit in the CPS side of things, but I was mostly in foster care. So over there in foster care, what I usually did is I got collaterals for the case managers. So usually you would call like a teacher or a daycare or something and you would ask how the child was doing. For the parent, you would either call their employer, see if they're actually doing their case plan, see if they're actually working or their rehabilitation center or anything along those lines. For the child, we usually like to see how their behavior is, see if they believe they're safe in that home, see if the people that we're calling think they're safe in that placement where they're located. Overall, I think the only real con about working at DFCS was the time when I had nothing really to do. That was a main struggle because I like to put hands on to things. I usually enjoy being there and seeing all these things. That's why I really wanted to do DFCS, because I could put my feet on the ground and actually see what all of it was about. You get to learn so much about the process and everything. It's really fun. But yeah, the only downside was, of course, having time to do nothing. I would suggest maybe bringing homework during that time. The case managers, of course, will be fine with it because they feel bad that they have nothing to give to you in those moments when it's at the end of the month and they already did all the collaterals. Overall, the people there were really nice. My supervisor was Courtney Neely, though I didn't get to spend super much time with her. She was a delight to have. The majority of the time when I was there, I worked with the case managers and basically did whatever I could to help them. Of course, I did help Courtney in regards to staffing forms, basically where we got the collaterals and then put them in each family. So each family had their own document, and then I would put in 2 collaterals or 3, depending on how many they had for that month, in each family, depending on in certain order, of course. Overall, I would suggest this if anybody's really wanting to get feet in. You get to really interact with kids. You really get to experience firsthand how everything happens. And of course, you get to see the real effects of things not of things, but of what happens in family situations and troubles and all the help that we provide into getting these families rekindled and back together. Overall, you do get to see some babies. You are able to hold a baby or 2, depending, because I got to hold a baby. She was really sweet. She was adorable. I loved her. Overall, it is a great experience. I do suggest it. I know a couple interns that definitely went from there straight working into DFCS. So it's definitely to pursue if you're really looking to see social work and really wanting to help others. Thank you.